Back in Syracuse as the Crunch gets set for the final game of the weekend tonight against the Laval Rocket. Crunch have won the first 2 games of the week so far. This is the third and final game of the week. Here on Countdown at Crunch Time, I'm Lukas Favale, joined by Crunch assistant coach Klee, presented by Supercuts. Ken, last night the Crunch are in Springfield to continue the week, and it was an overtime victory for the Crunch, 3-2. What did you see in the game last night?
Yeah, I mean, it was good. Good effort. I thought early on we played well. We played our game. Obviously, we didn't like the dip in the third where they gained some momentum, but that's hockey. Sometimes that's going to happen where we have to find a way to rally, even though we had a couple of bounces that didn't go our way, but we found a way to get the 2 points. That's most important.
Yeah, certainly found a way to rally in overtime. And how about the overtime goal from Olivier Archambault? I mean, it doesn't get much prettier than that one.
Yeah, I mean, he definitely has a unique skill set that allows him to make some plays like that. I think that's the second or third of those we've seen this year, which is exciting for him, is really exciting for us.
Yeah, he's played very well for the Crunch, 18 games now for Syracuse, and you mentioned the one that he had earlier that this year was a similar play. It was actually against the Laval Rocket a few weeks ago. Crunch are taking on Laval here tonight, and Olivier's been here for almost 20 games now in terms of playing. He's been a solid contributor like we've talked about. What have we seen from him here? He's got points in 4 straight games as he continues to produce for the Crunch.
Yeah, I mean, I think his game is becoming more complete. I think that's when, since he got here, we knew he had offensive skills, and we knew he had a unique skill set that could allow him to do some of those special things that we've seen on the 3-on-3. But we need him to be a 200-foot player. We need him to be good in his own end, be able to be reliable all over the ice, and I think he's really working hard on that, and it shows.
And the Crunch were yesterday without 3 of their top defensemen now, with Jamie McBain out, Reed McNeil out, or Chernak out. So obviously tough one for you, trying to mix and match with the D a bit. Matt Spencer, TJ Malasan, and Craig Wizdemirski getting lots of ice time there last night. What did you see on the back end as mixing in some new guys and some guys who've been here all year?
Yeah, I mean, it's good. It was exciting to see some new guys come in and see how they fit into our group and their role, and also see some of our guys who have been here, maybe getting more minutes than they've been getting earlier in the year. So it's I think it's exciting for both, on both sides, and we just got to try to keep getting better as we push here the last part of the season.
And it was Craig Wizdemirski's Crunch debut yesterday, and he's obviously a big defenseman, 6'3", 6'4", and a big kid. What did you see from him as he, try to get acclimated to the Crunch?
Good. I mean, I was hoping he was going to be a physical presence, which he definitely was, and I was actually pleasantly surprised. He was pretty poised with the puck. He had some nice little, simple plays. I think for a big, solid, physical defenseman, when you don't notice him, making mistakes with the puck, that's a good thing. He was real simple. He made the easy play, made the game look easy, and that's definitely what we'd like to see from him.
And obviously there's the players who've been here all year defensively as well, the Matt Bodys, the Dominic Machines, who have stepped up in a big way with some of the big guys out. Matt Bodie had a couple of points yesterday as well. He's been producing offensively, but those guys in Binghamton on Wednesday, when there was only 5 defensemen, those 2 stepped up obviously and throughout the course of the year. What about those 2 here recently?
Yeah, I mean, they've been great. I mean, Dom really, I think the last couple of months his game has really taken off. His offensive spark, his poise with the puck, he's more aggressive, he's involved in the play, and it carries over. I mean, you can tell it's just his confidence is growing leaps and bounds. And I think as far as Bodes, I mean, he's a pro. He's been a captain. He's played in this league. He knows he can contribute. He knows he's going to have different roles on different nights, and he's okay with that. He accepts that, and he always embraces the challenge.
You're getting set for the Laval Rocket here tonight, and again last night with some injuries. It's kind of that next man up mentality that we've been talking about, and head coach Ben Gerd talks about that opportunity when there's an opportunity there to try to seize it. How do you create that kind of environment here and that culture in this team to have that next man up and seize that opportunity here with Crunch?
Well, I think it's good. I mean, we've been pretty healthy all year, which is a good thing. But obviously now that we're having some injuries, it's an opportunity for guys to step up and gain bigger roles and do some exciting things. So it's great for them and for us. And
the penalty kill once again last night, coming up with another shorthanded goal. It's now 13 shorthanded goals this season. Dumont getting his 3rd here in just a couple of weeks. How about that penalty kill with another shorthanded goal last night?
Yeah, we're working hard at it. I mean, obviously we're trying to limit their chances, but anytime we can contribute offensively, it's a good thing.
Crunch are getting set for the Laval Rocket here tonight. The last matchup between these 2 teams was only a couple weeks ago. Laval rallied in the 3rd period to come back in overtime. It's the final matchup of the year between these 2 teams. It's obviously a tough one for the Crunch. What do we know about Laval?
They're hard. They're a hard-working team. Obviously, we have a lot of guys from Montreal, maybe a coach or 2 from there as well that always enjoys playing well against them. And we know it's a big game for us, and all those guys. They have family back home watching. We know, so it'll be a big opportunity for them to show.
All right, looking forward to it tonight as the Crunch take on the Laval Rocket for the final time this year. This is Crunch assistant coach Klee, presented by Supercuts. Ken, thanks for your time and good luck tonight.
You bet.